Hello, I would like to explain the rules of the hyperdimensional trading card game Golden Eggler. Uh, this card game is a card game that is based on a card game I created when I was in high school, and recently, finally, this card game is released. The application version of this card game is released. So I would like to explain the rules of the card game. After you see this movie, and if you are interested, if you feel this game is interesting, then please try to play and please try to spread this card game. Okay. Sorry. If you, This is a Japanese card game, but you can play it in English. So if you set English like this, you can do it. You can play in English. Okay. I would like to explain the rules first by using a solo play mode. Solo mode. Then we use night deck here. In the we choose the enemy deck. This time we choose dragon, and battle start. First of all, we draw 7 cards, but this says select cards to redraw. So in this case, we shall choose several cards to redraw. Maybe like this. Then the enemy went first, and basically there are 2 types of cards. The first one is called a base card, and second one is called unit card. Basically you can play every turn. You can play only one base. Okay, there are 5 choices to play base. In this time we shall choose the leftest one. So, and the unit card has several parameters. Upper right corner there, this number is called level, the upper right number, and in the bottom there are 3 numbers: HP, attack, and defense. Then there are several cards in my hand, but if any the number of the bases you control, then you can play only cards with the level less than or equal to n. So in this case you can only play the level 1 card, but I only have the cards the level with level higher than 1, so I have to end my turn here. The enemy played Dragon Vanguard first, and second turn enemy played Fire Blow Dragon. Okay, we play 4th line, we play base, and we shall play X-Men and the cavalry. We end my turn. Yes. Yes, the computer moved their card. His card. Dragon Eater has HP 2 and attack 3 and defense 0. And my X-Man has HP 1, attack 2, defense 1. So every turn we can move each cards we control, and we can move our cards to the horizontally and vertically by 1 step. And if you after you move to after you move, you are allowed to attack the other cards. So we can attack the Flame Eater here. the Flame Eater's HP was 2 and my X-Man's attack point was 2, so the Flame Eater is killed now. Then my cavalry also has move 2. That this move 2 means we can move every turn we can move twice this card. So we can go here and attack the base. And we play base and we end our turn. Okay, this Dragon Eater has range 2. Range 2 means like the range becomes 2, so they can attack from far away, but be careful, you are not allowed to attack diagonally. Okay, he ends his turn and it's my turn now. Okay, I play base here. Okay, we play like this. Okay, this Furious Dragon has haste. Haste means you can move the card right after you play the card. And he attacked the Furious Dragon attacked my card Gyarados. So it means like his attack point was 3 and Gyarados defense was 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 damage was dealt to the Gyarados and his HP is 3 now. And he also played a legendary card. This is the Eggller. This is one of the strongest card. But oh, please remember that there are several legendary cards in this card game. If you see the right hand side of the card, there are 2 stars, and you can only put the legend for each legendary card. You are only allowed to put only 1 legendary card for the deck, and the total stars in the deck has to be less than or equal to 10. So we the rule for winning is if you destroy all the bases your opponents control, your enemy controls, and after destroying all bases, you are allowed to enter your opponent's field, then opponent's territory. Then if you enter your opponent's territory, you win. So we have to destroy all the bases your opponent controls. So we shall okay, we play base, and then we are allowed to play the strongest card, the Brave General Darwin. So we shall play this card, and this card has haste, so we can you can move this card right after you play this card. Please remember that the song, the BGM had changed to Darwin song. Darwin moved to forward and attacks the Vanguard here, and you move this card here, and you can attack the Eggller. You can kill the card. I attack him by Gyarados. Okay, this card has range 2, so we can attack from here. The flame dragon, we can attack from here. Then we can start destroying the bases that they control, the enemy controls. This is like a chess problem. Like we can, I don't know. It's difficult. Yeah, we can win next turn. Okay, now we have destroyed all the bases the opponent's controls, and we can enter the opponent territory. Yes, then we won. We can continue the game, and in this card game, if you win twice, then you win the match. But this time we shall end in just this is just a little rules explanation movie, so we shall end the game. Yeah, this was just solo play mode, but there was also rank match, and if you choose rank match and your deck and you do battle start, if you wait, then the computer will find your opponent on the internet, and then you can fight. But these days, because this application was just released recently, there are only a few people. But from 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. 0 a.m. I mean Japan time, there are several players. So if you wait during that time, if you wait for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, then you can play with the other players. So I recommend you to do the rank match, but be careful from 9 p.m. to 0 a.m. Japan time. There are several players, and if you there are several daily missions. The 3 missions. If you complete the mission, you can earn the gold. I have now 7,999 gold now. If you earn golds, then you can go to a shop, and you can buy, by using 100 golds, you can buy a pack. Yeah. If you buy a pack, then you will get new cards, and if you go cards, and if you try to build your deck, you can change the content of your deck. So I shall change that. If you try to remove like this, then you can remove, and if you wanna put some cards into your deck, then you press here, yes, like this. And in this card game, you also have a sideboard. It's the sideboard means like if there are I told you that if you win twice in this card game, you win the match. But between a game and a game, you can customize your deck by using your sideboard. And if like this, for example, this card says anti-dragon defense +2. It means like if you play with dragon, this big card becomes stronger. So if your opponent use dragon deck, you should put this card into your deck between the games. Okay, then I save this deck. Okay, and this is, if you win a game, you get 100 battle point and BP, and this is the ranking. But there are only 49 players in this month, and last month there was only 73 players. So I want everybody to play this card game, and I want I want this card game want this card game to become fashionable. So if you are interested in this card game, I would be very happy if you could play this card game and make a spread this card game. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for listening. See you next time.